It is time to gift our opponents some holiday cheer with Lorewalker Cho Priest. Now, the idea behind this deck was inspired by the countless comments that I've gotten throughout the years since Lorewalker Cho rotated back into Standard. This card gives your opponent a copy of a spell whenever you cast one, or if they cast one, a copy into your hand. You might be thinking, how are we going to easily be using this card? Well, essentially the game plan here is we're going to be trying to revive him off of Resuscitate, meaning you can't play any other 2-cost cards, and also then discounting all of our higher cost spells with Aviana later into the game, thus making it where we should, in theory, be able to mill our opponent, preventing them from drawing into any of their win conditions. Now, it is worth mentioning that this deck is really, really bad. Do not craft this one. And with that warning out of the way, for the Mulligan guy, first card you're looking out for is going to be Cho. Then you're going to be looking for draw power cards, and then the imbue package. Now, with all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, Warlock. Let's see what they got in store for us. I have a sneaking suspicion that, Cho in the opener is actually pretty good for us. Who's going to say, there's probably a high chance that they're probably going to win this game, but you never know. This is a deck that I've been wanting to do for a while now. I just haven't gotten around to it. And I figured I might as well delay it until Christmas, you know? Since that should be when it is actually going to end up going up on the channel. I could be completely wrong. Maybe it'll come out a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit later, but I'm pretty sure it'll probably come out exactly then. We're doing only 2 uploads this week. Let me know down below if there's any other like weird legendaries that you haven't seen someone cover in a video that you would love to see. I'm looking to maybe cover Hemet as another one of the weird legendaries next week, along with Farseer Wu, because I think those could be really fun. I also kind of want to do something with Tess. We'll see if that one actually comes out. The thing with the Tess Rogue is there isn't very much variety of what you can do with the deck. And I did see someone play a list, and I kind of just want to take that. Again, one of those things, let me know down below if you're just interested in maybe me showcasing a deck that I didn't actually come up with myself. I try my hardest to actually come up with all the decks that I showcase on the channel, instead of like net decking from someone else. Which is why whenever I do get inspired by someone or someone suggests a deck, I always like end up giving credit, you know? Yeah, I think next week is probably going to be Cho into Farseer into maybe Hemet Hunter. Or maybe we'll do Hemet Hunter beforehand. I don't know. I mean, annoying, but that's okay. It does give us a little bit of AoE. I'm going to slam down Elise. Let's go for a 5-cost, get a little bit of armor, and then a copy. I'm assuming Cho might live, right? Oh, it's Rafam. Oh. Actually, you know what? This could be a pretty good matchup for us. If we can burn a Rafam early on, that turns off their Rafam, which could be actually kind of cool. Yeah, Terror Run into another Cho. Get rid of their minion. And there's one Rafam burnt. And it's now just a control matchup, really. A little bit of armor gain. Not really too worried about that. Let's get our imbue hero power online. And maybe make them burn in our card. Actually, probably should have done that in the reverse order, but that's okay. Perfect. Two taunts. I can deal with the taunts pretty easily here. And swap. Actually, how do I want to do this? I mean, yeah, I'll grab a Nervulgin. Swap. those two. I actually probably should have swapped the Cho, but that's okay. I can get a third Cho, because why not at this point? Keep filling up their hands so they burn everything. You know, when decks like this actually work how I want it to work, great. I haven't really played too many games with this list, but it's been fun so far. It's one of those decks that I assumed was going to do really bad, and it's doing a little bit better than I expected, truth be told. Bird watching. Thank you for 3 bird watchings. Oh, I guess 1 bird watching because we don't have any space. It's so funny to me because, like, yeah, sure, you get rid of 2 out of the 3 Chos. Oh no.
I can't hold anymore.
What can we ever do? Anyways. Gonna swap our Cho with their minion. Thank you for the sets. Slam down our green wing and go face.
Job's done.
Yeah, there's Ziliax. I'm curious of, like, what they're thinking. Honestly, this game also does demonstrate, like, what the main problem with Reform is. Like, I would love Blizzard, just easiest solution to fix the deck. Make it not require all 10, or make it where it's played instead. Because both of which would solve a lot of the issues. I mean, it wouldn't for this game, but, like, still. Okay, gravity lapse. Not gonna do much here. There's the life tap. Table flip. Okay. I mean, what are you trying to draw there,
I
bud?
remember this place well.
Should be game, right? Sure, they get rid of 1.
I can't hold anymore.
And just keep on milling them. Ah. Cho actually doing his thing for once. Oh, why not give them more Chos? Oh, I should have gotten game with Cho. Oh well. Okay, Druid. I am curious. You know, when I was coming up with this list, I actually almost considered doing Druid instead. The reason why I was thinking about Druid is because of Panther Mask. But I still kind of want to do something with Panther Mask in the future. Maybe we'll do, like, Murzod Panther Mask, which could be kind of a funny way to, like, protect your Murzod. I don't know. We'll see. We do have that new signature that they gave everyone if they opened up over a certain amount of number of packs. So maybe that could be fun to do. There's Wave. I mean, it's probably just bird watching here, right? Flutter isn't a bad one to choose, especially because we have both of them in hand. Shapeshift. I don't really have any information of what it's going to be. Ancient of Yore. I'm just going to hero power.
Now the
That's not a bad top deck, but I'm just gonna slam down this. Okay, I'm assuming it's taunt. It's either taunt or charge, which means grave out or... Actually, I guess both decks run very similar lists, right? Resuscitate's good for later. I mean, we can slam down the other Fluttershy just to put a little bit of pressure. It isn't like our opponent is playing like a class that can easily deal with both of these, right? That's why just putting a little bit of pressure should be good. To be fair, 2 6/5s is pretty nice, especially with one having Divine Shield. Okay. I mean, why not, right?
Bring guidance.
The good news is we can just make them not have any attack, so we can just pass it back to them, and they won't be able to use the poison to get rid of anything, which is nice.
Fill the skies with a cascade of sparkles.
Okay. Aviana is also one of those cards that, if there was a unique way to build that deck, I would definitely... I mean... why not? Anyways, I was gonna say, if I could actually find a unique way to use Aviana, because I do have a signature version of her. I don't know, it's just a card that I don't think I've ever covered on the channel, actually. Maybe there's some way I can do it. Okay, so it's the Grave Out. It's Aviana with Taunt, right?
My dreadlate's brave blood.
Okay. Let's see what we can grab here. Medium's funny. Draw a card. That could be worse. Okay, so we know what that was at the top. There's no way for me to, like, get rid of all the minions of it. It is what it is. Sesiopod. Oh, that reminds me, there are a few of the big dinosaurs from the mini set that I never got to that could be kind of cool. I say this and I can't think of a single one of them, but I feel like there was one card, at least from the mini set, that I was like, would have been fun to mess around with it. I mean, Blade Product, both of which are like really bad options, but swap the stats of these two. Get rid of the bigger one. Use Delay Product. Fill up their hand a little bit. Probably Factory Bot, I'd assume, would be the best option, and then put up another Taunt. And then just pass it back.
I remember this place well.
There's the leaves. But yeah, if you have any like fun, goofy ideas that you'd like to see on the channel, always up for trying something out, even if it's like bad like this, right? There is one more Cho deck that I will probably try to make work before he may or may not rotate, which is Hunter. I still want to do a Mukla, like, mill list. I tried to make it work before, it just did not feel like it was working. I just need to, like, sit down and, like, figure out exactly how I'm running the deck, because I think the way I was doing it was not the correct way. Now everything's going to cost 1, which is actually pretty good for us. Makes our life actually really, really easy. Because it just means we can spam out a bunch of, like, high-cost spells, and it's not going to do anything. Okay, what are we grabbing here? Oh. Okay, that's 1 out of the 2 cards we need. We need Antonidas. And that is Antonidas. I'm not even going to risk it for... Yeah, I just... I don't want to risk using it this turn. We'll do it next turn. Yeah, I know we could have, but this is actually a pretty good ending. Okay, what are they going to grab? We did burn the hydration station, which was pretty nice. I mean, that does clear the board, but I think we are okay.
But I'm not slow.
I never did a Nomella deck either. Anyways. Yeah, that's not a perfect clear. That's okay. God. They gave us enough room to slam down the Lin and Antonidas combo.
Not all.
Good thing we don't need board space to... Oh, actually, I guess we would have need board space. Alright. Give us enough spells. 1. GG. Alright, now we're through the games. Discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, how did this deck perform? I had to give a warning at the beginning of the video, so not that great. But honestly speaking, this is a deck that I didn't expect to do well, but it is real fun. I've been wanting to do something with Cho, and honestly, this felt like one of the better homes that I could maybe try to use him in. Overall, though, if you're not an insane man like me, this is probably one that you're just going to want to skip out on, but I felt like this would be very thematic with the holiday season right now, which is why I wanted to showcase it. I wish I got a little bit better of replays with the deck, but it is what it is, and I'm still recovering from surgery. But if you want to help me out this season, you can always join the channel memberships, one of the 3 tiers, like our current channel members of Daniel and Nascimento in the recruit rank and Ruben in the member rank. But if you can't afford to do that, you can always leave a comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on the notification buttons, use the new hype button that I don't know what does. But until next time, bye-bye.